Welcome to the Nourishment Podcast.
Feeding you niggas.
Be more burn spoon, DC glass pipe, VA scent bells, about that trap life.
Record on that. Record on the
Got it.
on the computer. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. How you wanted to start a certain way? Let me see. That's your plan.
I don't hear nothing.
Sweet.
I hear something now.
Wait a minute. That shit came in wrong and shit. Can't play the whole song, Jay-Z, you know. Like, goddamn, because you start playing that verse, you gotta let the shit rock. Like, oh, this nigga rapping. This nigga going off. Well, Desmond, you there?
He's showing on here.
Yeah, I'm there, nigga. I'm here.
Yeah, nigga, I'm here. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. Welcome back to another installment of this illustrious podcast, Nourishment Podcast. I go by the name of Jordan out here. I'm sitting here. Excuse me, that was a burp. To the top, I guess that's going to be my left. This is my left hand. This is my left. That's Kelvin over there to my left.
Yeah.
And then this other hand down that box right there. That's Desmond right there.
That's me. FYI, I'm right with my daughter. And she had a donut, so she ate this time. She had a donut, some juice. That's what she wanted. She wanted a snack. That way she ain't gonna come through the phone while I'm driving. Like, Daddy, please, I'm so starving. Now everybody think I'll be eating my kids and shit. So FYI.
Daddy, I'm starving. I haven't eaten 3 weeks. He's stupid. Oh man, fellas, how y'all doing, man? Welcome back to another week of this here podcast shit, man. How you guys are feeling? How you guys are doing?
I'm doing excellent.
Doing excellent. That's good, man. Feeling good. Feeling great.
Feeling great. Feeling good. It's vacation time almost.
I'm
that's what
blessed,
I'm talking
man.
about, man.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. I'm kind of jealous. Goddamn, you know, shit.
Motherfucker, you
I
in
had a
fucking
bunch of
vacation for the
back
whole
to back.
month.
I know, right? I know, but still, sometimes vacation's all you want to do.
Hey, yo, this thing.
I gotta switch it around. Like, how can I? I want to vacate more and work less, right? I want to switch it around, like maybe 3 times a year work, but then have vacation every other day of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to do that shit too, but shit.
That's the goal in life.
Motherfucker, you been vacationing all this month though.
No rebuttal.
I wouldn't say all this month, nigga. I wouldn't say all this month. It wasn't like, oh, that was July, wasn't it? Damn, I went back to back on them, didn't I?
Yeah, you was out there. You was outside, my G.
Was that? Damn,
Yeah.
it wasn't it?
Yeah, let me live.
Yeah.
No. It was June and July. No, one was June. That one was July. One was the 27th.
Well, then within a month's time, then, motherfucker. How about that? That make you feel better?
It's still July.
Oh shit, man, listen. Goddamn it, I need more vacations, y'all. I work too hard to not have a vacation every day.
Nigga, end of June, your vacation ran from the end of June into July and shit.
Ain't that some shit?
so like I said,
Yeah.
I gotta go somewhere in August. I gotta set something up for August. I gotta keep this shit going. I don't know where I'm gonna go at, but I need to go somewhere.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to travel international? You want to stay domestic? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm supposed to be going, actually, no bullshit. I'm supposed to be going and see if I can get my passport rushed because I've been bullshitting on that, and take this trip to Jamaica on Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to.
You're definitely not gonna make it. They're not rushing a fucking passport.
This nigga said,
no, people, listen to me. This chick just told me, she got hers in one day. A lot of people keep saying that, so I'm gonna try. If it don't happen, it don't happen. But if I try, I'm gonna be in motherfucking Jamaica on Monday. That
chick lied to you. Did she
no, I'm not.
Her
Wednesday.
passport? You said I'm lying. Wednesday. She lying to you,
I don't think she'll lie or nothing like that. I mean, she got some better. I hope she got better shit to do with her life. I don't know.
Maybe.
Hopefully she don't have she got better shit to do. I don't know,
day,
but I want to assume.
It's only certain circumstances you get your passport back that quickly. If it was
right,
like a family and a death in the family or something like that, they'll expedite it or whatever. But other than that, they tell niggas, nah, you got to wait or whatever.
Bless you. Well, I tell you what, if it
you.
don't work, it don't work. But if not, I was thinking about maybe like end of August taking a nice little cruise, like the not a cruise, but going down to St. Thomas, man.
Oh shit! What you say? You gonna take a cruise to St. Thomas?
Said trip.
No, I said cruise down to St. Thomas.
Crickets.
What?
All right, man. What else is going on?
Oh yeah,
My fault. No, I can't. Yeah, like I'm trying to talk to y'all and shit. It's kind of hard not seeing y'all face since I dialed in. On top of that, like my phone keeps like somebody keep calling me and shit. Fucking asshole. Use my language. But other than that though, man. So yeah, taking a trip, man. I had to take a trip down to St. Thomas, man. August, and then for my birthday, I gotta go somewhere. It don't have to be somewhere too far. I'm just not gonna be in Maryland for my birthday. Shit, I might go to Texas. I don't fucking know. I just can't be here for my birthday. But other than that, though, yeah, man. I'm hoping next year will start it off real strong, man. Oh, I'm also going to I'm doing Carnival in Miami, so that's coming up. That's October. And, wait, I'm going to Texas in October, and I'm doing Miami in October. So I got a couple more trips left. You know?
You got a lot of shit going on, my man.
Man, I'm just trying to live, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live.
Booked and busy. I see you, player.
I'm about to say, nigga, it don't sound like you trying. It sound like you living.
Yeah, it sound like you motherfucking doing it and shit. Just make sure you make yourself available for a Charlotte trip.
I'm with that shit. I love me a Charlotte trip. You know what I'm saying? That's some pretty cool people down in Charlotte. I love going to Charlotte, so y'all let me know. I'm with a Charlotte trip.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll
Goddamn.
Okay. Yeah. God damn it. I forgot what I was about to say. What else is going on, man? We had a pretty eventful weekend.
Yes, sir.
All three of us and shit. It's a good time. Anybody want to talk about it?
Sure.
Go for it.
We want to. I'll be getting the names wrong. If you gotta get the names, I'll give you the decor of the event.
You said the decor.
Yeah, like the atmosphere, the essence of the event.
Oh, okay. What do you?
Let's let you get the names right first, though.
Excuse me, pardon me and shit, man. That's what we call in the business a yarn. The Booney Breakdown. The Booney Breakdown.
That's what it's called. Yeah, so she gave
pretty
a lot.
Dope, pretty dope podcast.
Yes,
pretty dope
she
podcast.
gave a lot.
Go ahead and give the decor.
Hey.
Sorry.
What you about to say, Doug?
Oh no, I was gonna laugh because when I've been like telling people honestly, it's not often that I actually listen to podcasts. I know it's crazy saying it since I'm on a podcast, but I don't listen to podcasts as often as I probably should. But I really did enjoy her live podcast, and I've been fucking her name up though because I've been telling people it was the what did you just say? What did you call it, Jordan?
The Booney Breakdown. What you been saying, bro?
I call it the Booney Boom Boom Room or some shit. I think it's something like that. I don't know. It all went together. So it's the Booney Breakdown.
Boom Boom Room.
Hey, yo, you followed her.
The Booney
You just went to her Instagram.
Huh?
Yeah.
You just went to her Instagram, dude.
Bro, I don't be doing that shit in conversation. I'm having a conversation. I'm not gonna let me check my Instagram. Like, yeah, something like that. Check it out. Something like Booney in there.
You said it.
I do that shit all the time if I can't think of the name. I'm like, hold on, because I don't want to get that shit.
Yeah,
right.
you said
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do that shit. Don't make me lie on myself, okay? Because I don't like lying.
No,
ain't nobody tell you to lie.
I didn't say to make up that you did that. I said
nobody tell you to make up no shit. That's what you should do, though.
Hey, don't what the fuck I should do, grown ass man. Look, I told them it's a goddamn Booney Boom Boom Room. They gonna goddamn look for it. If they don't find it, they gonna figure it out. Shit. Word them out.
Yeah, that's
all right, man. Yeah.
But the essence of the event, it was a super dope event. It was her. She had a co-host for the evening, a guy. I forgot what his name was though.
She had two of them.
and then she had a female, which was Tashia.
The gentleman name I think was Brian.
Okay, yeah, Brian. And so they kind of like was just asking.
Did you
questions.
Did you say who the woman was?
And her name was Booney.
No, I'm talking about the other guest.
Yeah, I said Tashia.
Booney Boom Boom.
But where would you know her from?
Oh,
you have to give like references and things of that nature so people know. Let me go and check that out. Let me see who these people are and shit like that.
I be forgetting that
It's all good, man. That's why I'm letting you handle it so you can actually start muscle memory, baby. Let's do it.
We get new listeners and shit.
Yeah, let's come on, let's go.
So, but no, it's Tashia B on Instagram. She's from the sneaker exhibit. And
she also has the sneaker exhibit as well. That you can follow her there as well.
Yes.
There you go.
And
continue.
I don't know homeboys.
I don't know Brian's ordeal. I can't give it all. I apologize. You could probably go to the Booney Breakdown and you could probably see it there.
Yeah.
Continue. I'm sorry. This is your show to run. Sit back.
Yeah, but so it was dope. So you get like a free drink when you get there. Free sangria, which was pretty delicious. You get she gave you like a little gift package, with like, sex items in it and shit, like condoms for safe sex. I think it was like some infused popcorn and some cookies and some other stuff that was in this gift package. And then she like was giving away gifts again during the show when people come up and participate.
What kind of wait a minute. What kind of like gifts was she giving away?
Gifts for the women to play with their vaginal areas. So like,
wait a minute, it was a little breakup in there. Say that again.
Oh, I said gifts for women to play with their vaginal areas.
Oh, okay. Do you know like the name of these ordeals that she was?
I think she gave away a bullet, and then I forgot what the other joint was. The wand? Is it the wand? Was it called the wand? Yeah, it's the long white joint with the big ass white piece of the end, like
the massager joint.
Yeah, the massager joint. I can't remember what the shit was called.
Yeah, the massager joint. Yeah,
but it was dope. Like the people that came, everybody was interactive. Everybody was like real cool and greeting each other and stuff of that nature. So like it was a dope experience. And the fly ass DJ. Yeah, the fly ass DJ.
Yeah, man.
And I got
DJ Ash Boogie, man. Shout out to DJ Ash Boogie.
There you go. See, I knew you get the name.
Man. Yeah. Twin mother on Instagram. Not mother, but mother on Instagram. Shout out to Ash Boogie. She was killing it. She followed the theme of the actual night and shit with the music. I thought that was amazing. I thought that was pretty dope.
She stayed in that fucking vein the whole goddamn show. The music.
Yeah. She was perfect, man. I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
All right, I'm back. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was dope, man. Came in there, they had free condoms on your seat and shit like that. Young lady came in and sat down next to me and said, "These are condoms?" I'm like, "No."
I ain't gonna lie to you, who go somewhere like, I'm gonna put my condoms right here, I'm gonna just leave them right here on the chair.
Yeah, like what? No. Like, you think I just rolled in here with a whole fucking sleeve of fucking
what? Whoever sit right here, you know.
Yeah, whoever sit right there, they know what it is, baby. He told a story about people going into the bathroom.
That's the wild shit. She had all the condoms are yours, yo.
Yeah. Sat down, was like, "These yours?" And try to hand them to me. Like, no, what the fuck? Just like my hand. Get the fuck out of here.
Like everybody come in, fuck it, huh?
Yeah, like what kind of show you? I mean, where we at? Fuck they doing in this event? I didn't come in for this. Yeah, I didn't come in for these. Yeah, that shit was wild, man. Shout out to the young ladies we were sitting next to. Fun time in there, man. Wasn't too many fucking men in there, I'll tell you that much.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I could probably count. No, I can't count on one hand. You can use probably two hands though.
You wasn't getting past the two hands though.
You had money that had the motherfucking loafers on and shit that was sitting behind us, shit that went up there. That was he was talking real proper.
I'm gonna say probably like 9, maybe 10. Maybe 10.
You think you reached 10?
because it was us three. It was another group of three. There was 2 dudes on the side. It was 8, and it might have been like 2 or 3 more in there, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's not counting Yo that was on stage.
Yeah. Women show love to what they support to the fullest. You know what I mean? I like that shit, man. Showed up in droves. Shout out to that. Say it again.
I said they definitely came out.
Yeah, man. Dope podcast, dope venue. What is it called?
Motor House.
Motor House. North Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, right there. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Motor something. I think it's called Motor House.
Motor House. It's right there in Graffiti Alley. You know Graffiti Alley in Baltimore and shit. That's where everybody gets photos off shit. It's literally an alley with graffiti on the wall and shit. When I rolled up, it was motherfucker putting graffiti on the wall and shit.
Oh yeah, somebody was some fresh.
I was like, okay, get busy. And then there was some chick standing there waiting to take some photos, but you know, he was doing graffiti. Like, it's called Graffiti Alley. You gotta wait. So those were the vibes on Saturday, man. Shout out to
gotta wait.
Yeah, shout out to the Boonie Breakdown. Shout out to the live pod or whatever. The Booney Boom Boom. I'm gonna talk to her and say,
I like that. I think she should have she should have a segment and call that shit the Booney Boom Boom Room. I'm telling you, yo. I like it.
Said,
Picasso.
Said, don't nobody want to hear nothing about no fucking raised boom boom.
Boom boom room. He said, shut the hell up.
Booney Boom Boom Room.
He says, hey, yo, fat ass, boy.
Booney Boom Boom Room.
Booney's Boom Boom Room.
She gotta give a shout to North and Mr. Dude, like, Booney's Boom Boom Room. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said,
hey, she's like the questions or something like that.
Hey, Ray, what I'm gonna be doing in the boom?
But you know what? No. Hey, listen, you know what though? Really, I did enjoy myself. So I think it's a really good podcast. So I am following them, and I'm gonna learn the names soon. It takes me a while. I'm a little slow.
Yeah, stop being so bad with names and shit. These are the only people that be showing love to you and shit.
I'm good with faces though. If I saw, I'm like, oh yeah, I know you, girl. Yeah, you Booney. You know, I'm trying to remember that. You know, just horrible with names though.
What's the name of my show? Booney in the Boom Boom
Booney
Room.
Boom Boom Room. Ain't that you? That's you, right?
Like,
hey, hold on. Hold on, Calvin. Don't lie on me, nigga. I said it's called Booney Boom Boom Room. This nigga said Booney and the Boom Boom Room.
Booney and the Boom Boom. Who said that? I ain't say that shit.
Sexual adventure.
Booney and the Boom Boom Room.
Booney and the Boom Boom Room. Sexual adventure, man. What's going on, man?
Oh shit! Great night. She'll be in New York on August 13th, and then she'll be where in Raleigh, North Carolina, October something. I forgot the date for that one, but you can check it out on her page and shit. The Boonie Breakdown. Check that shit out, man. Dope time. Anything else you want to talk about with that event?
It was just a good time. It was a good experience. I enjoyed it. It was more personable than like other events that I went to that were people we talking.
I like that it was interactive.
Yeah.
You're talking to people and shit. Crowd is a part of the show.
Crowd participation.
Yeah, man. It makes for a better time and shit. You know, like instead of you just sitting there talking to a motherfucker, like nigga, I could have just stayed home with shit.
Man, and honestly, I feel like you just said, you know, like, you know what I mean? It was such a good experience for myself, man. Like, you know, being from home, you would not have gotten that. Like, even watching the video, you might feel some of it, but being in a crowd, man, it was like you need to be there to actually see it. And I think that's a pretty cool, that's dope about her podcast, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, honestly, she kept, like I got to give it to, you know, everybody that was on stage, you know, old buddy, you know what I'm saying, Booney, Brian, you know, Tashia, like, they held the crowd captivated, you know what I mean, for 2 hours, man.
Yeah,
man.
Really
good. And I was like, yo, I know it ain't easy
task.
doing that on stage, too, in front of a bunch of people, you know what I mean? Some people you know, some people you don't. Like, you know, I was like, yo, that's dope, man. So much respect. They give me that respect from me, man, for that good experience. I enjoyed it. I honestly, bro, if I didn't have so much going on, I would have went to New York to see one in New York. So I think it's gonna be fun, man. So you know what I mean. I'm here. You know, I'm here for the, you know, a good time.
It's August 13th for New York or whatever. So
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make that, but I don't know. We should talk about that. We'll talk offline or something.
Yeah, we'll talk offline about that. Try to see if we can make that one and shit like that. That'd be dope. If a video ever comes out of this ordeal, you might see somebody from this podcast on the stage. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, I got a video already. I ain't even posted yet. I recorded that shit. So, I can't miss this opportunity. I got the end of it, but I was like, okay, we out here. We represent it. You know? So
yeah, we outside. That's what I'm talking about. You got some of it. That's all.
Hey, man.
Shit, man. We outside, baby. We outside, baby. What else is shaking this shit? No shaking. Well, then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. This is you can follow us on.
Short and sweet, bitches. Short and sweet. There you go.
Straight to the point, baby. We outside, baby. What it do, baby? What else is going on?
All right, so y'all heard about the pastor in Brooklyn that got robbed and shit?
Pastor in Brooklyn, he goes by the name of Bishop, robbed for over I forgot what the amount of money was, close to $1 million worth of jewelry. He was supposed to have been robbed of.
Jewelry. I heard about that. I heard about that.
They were talking about it on CNN. Where's my phone? Let me pull it up.
About time somebody started robbing their ass back.
Yeah, you got to rob the fucking pastors and shit, man. Fuck them niggas. Only the bad ones. Fuck the bad ones and shit. Yeah, the bad ones can go to hell.
The good ones don't get robbed because niggas they ain't got much. Anyway.
You know what? You're right.
The
bad ones, man. Rob them niggas, man. Them niggas are terrible, man.
Like,
fuck them niggas.
I don't care if your mama can't see and she ain't got no job. She got to pay them tithes, nigga. Or we coming for that ass. Like, what? You some mob, nigga, or this is church?
This is courtesy of CNN. That's when you know you made it and shit. CNN says a Brooklyn pastor known for wearing designer outfits and jewelry says he was robbed along with his wife of more than $1 million while he was preaching at a Sunday service. Police
shit happened while he was on stage?
Yeah, there's video of it and everything. Police say they received a report that 3 people entered the Leaders of Tomorrow church with firearms and removed the jewelry. Removed the jewelry. Pastor Lamore Miller Whitehead goes by Bishop, and his wife was wearing. Nigga was on stage like
they robbed nobody else.
Man, listen, I don't know. Let me see. It's pretty suspicious.
I don't think they did.
That shit is
that's what I'm saying. He probably was fucking with one of them little young boys. Little young boy got his heart broke. Like, I'm coming back for everything you got, nigga. You broke my heart. Probably some shit like that. You know the path to get down and shit.
These niggas, like, he been riding around flaunting his money and all this other bullshit and everything, man. Like, that's his bag or whatever. Like, I seen another video, the nigga got out.
Nigga right here, son?
Yeah.
This the nigga?
That's the nigga right there, man.
Come on, son. He deserved that shit. Fuck that.
That nigga was on stage. He said, hold on. And then he got down and you could see somebody roll up on him and shit with the gun and tapped them with the gun like, yo, I know you got more chains on. Kick them shits out. And kicked all that shit out or whatever. And there you go.
That shit was a setup, nigga.
That shit was staged. That nigga like, yo, I need insurance money.
Exactly. Because like these niggas came in the church to rob you only, and come on, man.
And his wife.
They ain't robbed nobody else.
Yeah. Ain't nobody else in this bitch to rob. They ain't robbing the nigga that be over there playing the motherfucking the organ and shit, the church organ. Boom, boom, boom. They don't rob that nigga.
They ain't robbed the fucking choir director. Nobody.
They ain't robbed nobody else in that bitch. Is robbed just simple ass and your wife, huh? I seen a video of him and his wife, like how they just be riding around and shit, just flaunting their money. They be hosting motherfucker talking about, I got a seminar coming where you could come and be a flip real estate. You know, that's the thing and shit. You get some real estate, flip it. You come to me, come to the seminar, make you some money. I'm pissed, but whatever. And then did you see the other video when I don't know who the 2 people were, but he was talking to them about the robbery and shit like that, because I guess those 2 people were like laughing at him for being robbed, and he said that shit ain't funny. It was this chick and this dude. Let me see if I can find a video so you can see, get the reference of what I'm talking about. And he was on there not acting very godly. Not godly at all. He had some choice words for these folks. Let me see if I can find this shit, man. Talk amongst each other while I'm doing this shit real quick.
That shit crazy.
I don't trust this nigga. I was about to say, they motherfucking shadow ban and shit? Oh, they didn't. Let's see.
A pastor who gets robbed.
That nigga, man. Shit. Rob that nigga. I'm with the shits.
Nigga said
Where's
kick
that
off.
fucking video?
No,
kick that shit out, nigga.
He said, nigga, give me the other 2 chains too.
Don't bullshit me. I see that shit. All right, so that's the video of him getting robbed.
Listen, nigga, you told me you had 4 chains on. You only gave me 3.
Oh, here to go. Here go the other joint and shit. Let me copy this. These niggas is wild, man. That's the other joint and shit. Nigga was on. He was on a live talking real greasy to this gentleman, and this woman kept referring to the woman as Biggie.
Biggie.
Yeah, because she's a little heavy set woman or whatever. He's just being wild disrespectful in this video, man. I don't I'm happy he got robbed. If he really got robbed.
Yo, you said he called a chick Biggie, yo?
Yeah, man. I posted the video in our group chat. I put it in our group chat and shit.
I'm gonna have to watch that shit when we finish. That shit.
Yo, I'm gonna have to watch that shit. He called a chick Biggie, yo. Like, does she look like Biggie though? Does she look like Biggie a little bit?
Here you go, right there. Can you hear that?
Yeah. You are a ugly homosexual.
Sexual.
What?
Like, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
What?
My nigga, you gonna throw that on me?
What grade are we in, my nigga? Let's think.
You are ugly homosexual. That's what
like
you
in
are.
the 5th grade. You ugly homosexual.
Homosexual. Like, nigga threw that shit on his jacket like that, man.
They said, ain't that what you just said? Nigga said, no.
Said, nigga, no. I ain't say none of that shit. You called that woman Biggie. First you said Benjamin Franklin. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, that's wild, my nigga.
I'm like, Benjamin Franklin? She doesn't look like Benjamin Franklin. That doesn't make sense.
Yo.
Benjamin Franklin down there.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
You're ugly homosexual.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Call my man an ugly homosexual, bro.
Homosexual? I was like,
yeah.
You said
he said, nigga, I ain't no homosexual. Told you, nigga, like, wait, don't throw that shit on my jacket, my nigga.
I didn't say that.
I ain't say that shit, man.
You're ugly homosexual.
Wait, what?
Say that?
Oh, shit.
I ain't say that. The fuck wrong with you? Yeah, you're ugly. You're ugly. You're ugly homosexual. Like, nigga, what?
Ain't that what you said?
Yeah, no, nigga, ain't what I said. How old are we? Why the fuck you talking to me like this? I don't. Nigga, how old are we, man? Yeah, how old are we? Called homegirl Benjamin Franklin Biggie. You an ugly homosexual.
Hey, yo, but you saw our hair was like to the side, though. I mean,
yeah.
Nothing was right, but it was fucking funny. I see why he called her fucking
Benjamin. I don't now understand because of my fucking hair. Holy shit.
Yeah, you saw her hair?
Little nigga had the white wig on and shit.
Nigga, right? Yo, that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh shit! All right, now that's funny.
Now
I wasn't paying the shit that he called that woman Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, he called her Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, her motherfucking hair and shit. Motherfucking the British is coming. Motherfucking fucking British is coming out this bitch. That's fucking hilarious, bro. But yeah, that nigga got robbed, man. And, I think it's fucking set up. That nigga needs some money. He need his money back, or whatever the fuck the case may be. So,
no, he done bought the jury and shit, put insurance on that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Call somebody. Call one of his.
We from Atlanta. We from Atlanta.
No, Brooklyn.
No, he's Brooklyn.
No, I said New York. New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Calvin? Go.
But that nigga said, yo, they can't. The dude robbed him was like, give me them other chains. I know you got more. How the fuck you get extra chains on?
He said because if you know me, you know that I have other chains like under my robe or whatever he was saying.
But that don't mean you wore all of them today.
Like, nigga, I don't know you. How you know if that nigga knew you and shit? He just came in that motherfucker and just said, you know what, I'm gonna go rob Bishop today.
Yeah, but I'm saying like say like I normally wear chains every day. I wear multiple chains, but this particular day I wore one chain because I wore real big.
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't know that if it's under my robe.
Yeah, but he tapping him like, yo, I know you got more. Kick that shit out.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I told you about the extra ones, didn't I?
Yeah, my bad. Here you go. I guess he didn't want to take that chance.
I was like, nigga,
nah,
I ain't got no more. Nigga, I ain't wearing them chains today, nigga. I don't know, you know what I mean? Nigga had to shoot my ass. What's right here, nigga? I was
about to say, nigga, now you shot you in your ass cheek and shit because you didn't give up those extra chains. Now you got a hole in your ass cheek.
This the whip your ass, motherfucker.
Like, give me them motherfucking chains. Here, goddamn.
One of them chains will put my daughter to college, nigga. Shit.
Give me them motherfucking chains. Oh, shit, here. God damn.
Silly ass down. Ugh.
Yeah.
This is what you talking about Benjamin Diggs.
Look what you made me do. You got blood all over the shit that I'm
stealing. Good blood, blood and shit, man. This ain't even the blood of Jesus. Motherfucker.
Right.
Your
blood ain't holy, nigga.
Your blood ain't holy, nigga. Yeah, no, turn around and count to 30. I'm out. Motherfucking robbed him and his wife. Shit, man. Fucking church, man. You can't even go praise God. Be safe.
Oh, well. These niggas
fuck that. That nigga deserved that shit.
It
takes when you can't praise the God and be safe is how that white boy went inside that church and killed all them black people who was praying. That's a sad incident.
Oh, that was sad, yeah.
This nigga deserved that shit. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, man.
This nigga went in the church
fuck Bishop.
And robbed 2 people in a crowded church and then left. What the fuck?
I don't know if the church was crowded now. I can't. I don't know if the church is crowded. I don't know what.
So you saying like there wasn't nobody
else
in there?
They didn't say in the video. You just see him and you see like the nigga to the side or whatever. I guess playing instruments, whatever the fuck. It was like a live stream for like his church or whatever.
Oh, but it was other people in there. The nigga ain't robbed nobody else but the wife.
I guess he knew them niggas and had no chains on.
I said, y'all was a waste of time. I ain't robbing y'all niggas. Keep y'all chains.
Yeah, I ain't robbing them niggas, man. Fuck out of here. I'm robbing this nigga. I seen a nigga pull up with a Lambo truck.
Yeah, no,
the nigga had a Lambo truck. The nigga had the Wraith. That nigga had all types of shit. Nigga, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You doing all this shit from
this nigga got?
I told you also had a seminar talk. The niggas talking about something. Come praise God, sell houses. I was like, all right. You see this. I forgot what the fuck he said. Out here in Brooklyn that I have. I need you to come on out. Register. The link is in the bio. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, fuck that nigga, man. He ain't shit. What else going on? What else news you got and shit?
That was the only thing that I saw that was like I had me tripping about it.
You got nothing else?
Something else was happening.
I got some shit now. Hold up now. Well, if we get into the movies, since we're talking about news and all that shit, you know, I gotta bring some of my I like to bring some tech news. That's gonna be my favorite
tech
shit.
news.
Anyway, tech news. Have y'all heard the recent release information that was on the news? Actually, it was CNN. They were talking that Amazon. There is a clause in your whenever you purchase an Amazon Ring. I think Amazon owns Ring, right?
Yeah.
And that so potentially any data, anything recorded can be saved, and your doorbell can send it to the police if they see. Yeah, if you have like. Not Amazon service, any ring that's available, any ring that's out there, if you have a ring, your doorbell can literally call a cops like, yo, I think this nigga smuggling weed. The cops can bust your house and with a search warrant.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Police have free range access to all the rings.
And they're not supposed to because there's no clause that they tell you that when you buy a ring. So that's what the whole, argument's about. But I think recently people have been like people like their doorbell has like told like, oh, this activity, the cops are busting a couple of people's houses. I think it happened like 4 times now or something like that.
Yeah, because
that's
they
pretty
didn't
big though,
solve
bro. Like
they done solved a couple of like drive-bys and shit like that by using people ring.
they did what?
They done solved a few like drive-bys and shit by using people rings.
That's how they start off, bro, and that's how they get access to it. But they don't have to like them. So what a lot of people think they have to come like to your house, say, look, this happened.
No, they don't got.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
no, they don't have to do that.
That's what I'm
And
saying. So like, it was a shooting in the area.
That's a violation of freedom. That is a violation. You have to sign something. They can't just take anything in the area. That's why I don't fuck with that shit. Like last thing I wanted is my motherfucking doorbell. Like, yo, I think this nigga got 2 kilos and shit. Like, come check him out. Like, I need a regular doorbell. You know what I'm saying? This new tech shit I can't fuck with. I need my doorbell just to do what it's supposed to do.
But not.
That's
But
it.
they did have this somewhere before. We spoke about how the police has access to it now. I don't know if they're trying to like rebuttal that now or not, but that's all to me.
No, they're not trying to rebuttal.
I thought it was
That's
always
not-
known
that's
that
not-
police had access to the ring.
Bro, that's too big because people didn't know that. People didn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
For example, the last time we spoke about this, we spoke about the hub, right? And the hub was how rings create their own network. So if you got a bunch of rings, there's a back end that you can literally travel around. There's a network of rings that are connected. And they could actually, even with the lowest battery power possible, they are connected. Even off the internet, they create their own network. And that was a bit that we were talking about. It's called Sidewalk or something. We talked about that a while ago. This is basically saying that if you walk inside your house, and I say you were carrying your gun, you come from the range, and your doorbell expects you to do some suspicious shit, it's going to tell on you. It's going to call the cops. Someone's going to see the recording.
It's going to
But
tell on you.
Look at it.
They always had,
like, that shit going to tell on your ass.
but the police always had that access to the rings. I thought they had some type of thing about this.
No, they didn't.
Well, I've heard about this before. We talked about it now.
So all right. So a lot of cases that I've heard, like the cops will come out to your house and knock on your door. Hey, they'll ask for your permission, which they should do. Technically, it's a recording, right? Hey, listen, X, Y, Z is going on. But the problem is, no one's gonna tell the cops, no, you cannot get a recording of someone being shot outside my house.
Yeah, but
the
what I'm
problem is
saying,
that if it suspects that you come in the house and you're doing some illegal shit, nigga, you about to get arrested with the same goddamn rent that you pay a month for. You know? That shit is bananas, nigga.
Listen to what I'm saying though. They don't have to come to you because you don't have it's not saved in your house, whatever's recorded on your ring. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't have to come to you and ask you nothing.
The cloud. Right. They don't. But before they have in the past. They're not doing it anymore.
I don't know why to come back. I just know that they had the Amazon had some type of deal with law enforcement to where if a crime or something happened, they have access to look at the cameras. That's what I always knew. That's why
that was the original deal. The original that's the
What was the original deal?
The original deal was if, let's say, for example, if a burglary happens or something happened in the area, you can come out and I haven't read the actual clause or whatever, but they'll come out to the house. They'll start some activities in the area. Blah blah. You view your video. They can show the video or not, whatever. Or they just get it from off of Amazon. That was the thing. What they're saying is now is that regardless, it can listen. If you outside smoking weed and you're the person that's supposed to smoke weed, your fucking doorbell be like, hey, yo, cop, he's smoking weed over here and shit, they can come and arrest you. That's the problem. It ain't the fact that it's talking about niggas doing fucked up shit in the area. I mean, them niggas deserve to get motherfucking arrested. But you should be able to go outside and you should become a suspect at your own fucking home by your doorbell and shit, because your doorbell is saying that you're like a suspect. That's
technically,
what's that movie called? That's some what's the name shit?
Well, iRobot.
What's that movie called? Damn. No. What's the other one? There's like people arresting niggas and shit.
Motherfucking Minority Report. Oh no, that's
a Minority Report.
Yeah, well, that was because Minority Report was about when you knew when the shit was going to happen before it happened. Shit.
Right. So
right.
Yeah.
And there was a
you was going back in the past to prevent it from happening
and shit. Yeah. So you're saying the ring camera on some Minority Report type shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because the nigga like, yo, this nigga Jordan bought 3 grams of weed and so you might smoke it. Get this nigga. Cops
go get that man.
Stop your feelings and shit. Like, oh, shit, look at that, nigga. You got weed, bitch. We saw it. Your doorbell told us. Fuck you, doorbell. man. Fuck that ring shit, man. I'm not here for it, yo. Last
Fuck
thing I
you,
need is a
doorbell.
motherfucking doorbell telling on me and shit. This man came in drunk and shit. Even, I don't know and shit. Who knows what the fuck he can say? I don't know. I don't do no
That's
wild shit, but one day I can do some wild shit. Be outside
That's why I
fucking in the parking lot or something like that.
But that's why I always told y'all I would never get a Ring doorbell because, like, I don't want nobody to just have access to looking at what the fuck I got going on at my house or around my house.
So are you against cameras in your house, period?
I'm against having anything that somebody can access and look at my shit without me knowing this shit.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is, like, do you want a camera or anything like that around your, around your crib, outside, or anything like that?
Yeah, if I get a camera or anything like that, it's not gonna be provided to me by no company like Comcast.
Right.
It's gonna be some cameras I bought for myself. I put it on the internet and I have access to it because it's locally. I have a local network access to my stuff. Not no.
Right.
My shit is accessible by everybody who's working for this company, and all my shit is safe for a server. Fuck no.
Right.
But bro, you really don't. I mean, honestly, yo, the Ring doorbell, and even cameras outside your house. I think they had the whole like Internet of Things. Yo, I fucking hate the name because when the IoT came out, everyone's this whole rave about it. But literally, it's like taking your laptop, turn your laptop on with the camera, and then you literally just could FaceTime your laptop and everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And the only difference is there's a recording. So you get like a computer camera, let it sit and literally record everything that happens and tell it to record on a hard disk, this capacity, then rewrite. There's applications for it. You really don't have to have these merchandise, but they make it so easy and convenient that everybody's like, I'll get a Ring, get the Ring, put the internet. Niggas don't know what the fuck that Ring is on the internet. That's why
everybody's not tech savvy to know to set their computer to do all that shit you just said, neither.
But they deserve to get fucking caught, okay? Ain't about being tech savvy, read the motherfucking book, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? They said if you would hire someone, they put it in the book. That's why niggas don't know.
Ain't that a part of being tech savvy? Because you got to read about this shit.
I thought so too.
Yeah, you got to read about this shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Niggas got to read about it. Yo, they ain't tech savvy because they don't want to read about it. That's their dumb ass fault. Can't blame nobody, but I'm not tech savvy. That's your fault. Sorry for you, bitch. Read a book. I don't feel sorry for nobody. You want to be tech savvy? Bitch. Read about the shit.
Hey, yo, people could read about tech shit and still not get that shit though.
Nigga said, "Sorry for you, bitch."
Well, you know what, Calvin? I don't get that shit. But
yeah, that's like a physicist. That's like a physicist telling you, nigga, you better learn about fucking astrology. If not, you better pick up a book and learn that shit.
Yeah, like nigga, what?
I can do that.
What?
I can do that shit.
Like what? That doesn't make sense at all.
What
are you talking about?
I don't know these fucking equations and numbers.
Yeah, I don't know this shit.
Pick up a book, dummy.
I passed with motherfucking 3.7 in physics, nigga. Shit, I can do that. I can do physics. Hey, nothing. That's a formula, bro. All this is simple. If you really think about it, you just gotta break it down into simplicity. I can do that shit. High school I probably couldn't, but yeah, as in college, nigga, yeah, I fucking unless you talk. Only thing I fucking bombed at is macroeconomics. That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie. That wasn't a fucking I couldn't fuck around with that shit.
Yeah, so,
I was decent. Macroeconomics is fucking ass.
So physics is more broad than just saying like I can do a few equations and shit.
Yo, I know what the fuck physics is. I just told you I took.
I'm just saying.
I just told this nigga that. Like, he's like, do you know what physics is? You must get a hard time with physics, nigga. I don't. I've
never taken physics, but I know that I'm not trying to fucking sit down there and learn all that fucking shit. Like you talking about strength. So you can do strength theory. So you can do strength.
That's it.
So you can do strength theory.
Yeah, I can do string theory. I can do string theory. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm sure I still have the point and play around with it. I can do string theory. I can do any of that shit. It's not really hard. It's literally everything you need is given to you, and the formulas are just changed around. It's like programming. All shit's the same.
Nah, that shit ain't the fucking same to me, nigga. I don't feel like doing all that shit. All them equations.
You can't. Wait. You can't say you can't do string theory. You just said you don't feel like doing it. You're being lazy and you don't want to do it, but you can do it if you really want to, nigga. You're smart enough.
I don't know.
There is nothing a man has done on this earth that another man cannot do, bro. And I don't
it's a bunch of shit on this earth that a man can't do that another man can do.
I can't do brain surgery.
I guarantee you can do brain surgery if you put the time and practice in it. You gotta
I
learn
don't
it,
want
yo.
to.
Niggas doing it for 30 years. All right, you don't want to. Don't say you can't. Say you don't want to. There's a difference. If you wanted to, you would do that shit, yo. All of us are smart niggas, man. I've done a lot of shit. I was like, yo, I don't want to do this shit. Had to do it.
I don't got the stomach to do nothing with surgery.
I'm too squeamish too. I ain't gonna lie. I know I can do it.
Nigga,
I don't want to
do that shit.
I don't want to do that shit. No, I don't want to do that shit.
No, I can't.
I ain't gonna statement. Nigga, you just saw a whole baby born, a whole afterbirth, and all that shit. You can stomach that shit.
You can stomach that shit.
I saw my baby born.
That's surgery though.
No, that shit wasn't surgery. I didn't cut shit.
I'm just saying you seen surgery happening.
No, I couldn't see. I couldn't see everything. I was behind the thing. She got C-section. You don't see.
So you didn't see her stomach?
No, I didn't see them cutting shit.
Oh, you didn't see all that part.
I didn't see her fucking stomach open, nigga. Are you deaf?
Oh my god. Whoa, are you kidding me? Oh, I don't know how you didn't see it, but I'll tell you what. When I was there, when I had when I saw my first kid come to a C-section, and a chick like pulled like all the fucking internal organs out, and she was like,
"Oh shit!"
Like,
turn it off.
I was like, "You're not." She's like, "Take a picture." I gotta find this picture.
No, don't find it. Leave that shit alone. Cause what? For what? Why would you want to share that picture?
Yo, bruh, I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be playing with that shit like that. Yo, she was like, the doctor was joking with me and shit. But I tell you what, she's still alive, so she knew what the fuck she was doing, man. I keep famous for that shit. I don't like.
Yeah, you throw that shit back in the body, that shit knows where to go.
Nigga, I ain't see none of that. All I saw was when she had my daughter. That was like what I saw the most. I ain't see all that. The stomach, the skin of the stomach open.
You see the afterbirth?
I didn't see all that shit, nigga. I don't know. I might have.
I just seen something today.
I wasn't focused. I wasn't focused on none of that other shit. I just wanted to make sure my daughter was fine. That's all I cared about.
I just seen something today talking about. Let me see if I can find that shit. Did you cut the umbilical cord, Kelvin?
No, you can't cut the umbilical cord when you get a C-section. They don't even let you go around the thing. You got to stay up the head where the mother at. You got to stay up at the where her head is. You can't go down.
No, they don't. I didn't cut all of my kids' umbilical cords. The one had a C-section.
Nah, they would. No, my daughter had emergency C-section. She wasn't breathing right.
That might have been the difference. Then. That might have been the difference. She had a C-section or whatever the case was, and I was like at the foot of the bed when the doctor told me to sit right there. I think she set me up. Like, no, you good right there? I'm like, I'm trying to hold her hand.
Oh yeah, nah, because at the hospital they was like, you need to stay still and don't stand up. She goes, if you pass out, you're gonna be on the fucking floor. Finish with making sure the baby and the mother's safe. So if you fall, hit your head, you're just gonna be on that bitch until we get done what we doing. Then we'll tend to you.
It says you on your own.
That nigga said, I ain't looking at shit, man. Look at his eyes. I wish that was my fucking eyes, man. Jesus Christ. No, it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm actually blessed that I had a chance to see that shit. Man. So, beautiful thing. But all I'm saying is this, yo. To anybody that's listening out there, and maybe it's me because it bothers me, yo. Sometimes I hear a lot of times, cats wanting to do things and wanting to change certain things up, and they'll say, "Oh, I can't do this." I hate when people say that shit, yo, because how do you know if you can't do something you never done before? You never know unless you do it.
But I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Certain shit, like, people really don't have the aptitude to do, though. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't saying there's certain things, because there's certain things that somebody gonna be able to do that I'm not gonna be able to do. There's gonna be certain things I can do.
Like what?
Be able to do. I mean, I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. Like I can do shit in IT. Somebody probably that shit, they just won't grasp it. This nigga can go do carpentry type shit without even fucking looking at nothing, just by freehand, and I gotta take my fucking forever to try to figure out how to do the same thing that nigga did. When it comes to plumbing, some shit like that.
And you ain't anointed. Shout out to Jesus Christ, because that was his bag.
But that's what I'm just saying. Like some people just have gifts at certain shit though. Like
you ain't Jesus, nigga.
That's like telling them motherfucker like, yo, you could be in the orchestra, nigga. I can't play no fucking instrument.
If you wanted to play the instrument, what Desmond is saying is, if you wanted to play the instrument, you could play that shit.
Yo, some niggas just don't have the talent, nigga. I'm telling you the truth. I just see niggas practice basketball forever, and they still suck ass. And they still stink. What is you talking? Like some shit you just can't do.
Nah,
I mean, of course you can shoot the ball and make it go in the goal. Kudos, you was able to shoot. But then put this nigga in a game with some niggas that play. he gonna look terrible.
Why? But why though? Why
Because
though?
he's not gifted. He don't have that gift.
No. It's because
He didn't
dudes
take
who
the
are
time.
better than him put more time and experience in. That's all there's a difference, bro.
They're better than him.
If your father sat you down or your mom sat you down at the age of 6 and they motherfucking whipped your ass to play that motherfucking keyboard, by the time you're 17, you're gonna be Ray Charles up this bitch.
All right, let me
You were forced to put it in.
that is some bullshit. But let me ask you a question: have you ever seen somebody do some shit and they never practiced the shit? And they just good at it?
Have I ever seen somebody
be good at something that they don't
that
put
they never
110% in practicing doing? But they're great at it when they decide to do it.
No.
Never?
I don't think I've ever seen that before either.
Because even niggas I knew who was good at what they did, they've been doing it for a while. Like even me, for example, when I first started drawing it as a kid, painting, I wasn't as good as I did when I got older. It was the time and the love I had for it and kept doing it over and over. It was the experience. And me looking like, figuring out how to look at objects from a distance and draw it on the paper the same way, but in a bigger version. It took time and experience to do. Same with IT, anything that you do in this life is going to take time just to put into it.
All right,
you
so
have
now,
to get rid of, niggas can't be lazy for the time. You have to
all right, but listen. So you just used drawing. I'm glad you used drawing because I think that was a great one to use. I've seen a person who never tried to draw nothing ever and then decided to try to draw something that should look great. I've tried to draw before and I was practicing. My fucking drawing was never fucking great. Not no like real life.
How old were you?
What you mean how old? I was trying to draw from when I was 10 until I was in high school. That shit was
no. When this experience happened, you know what I'm saying? When the experience happened.
Well, then I seen somebody just like freehand draw some shit and that shit was great. I was a kid. That's why I started trying to draw. Cause I'm like, damn, this nigga just picked up a pencil and was able to do that shit and he never tried to do it before. I thought everybody can do that shit. Wrong.
You can't do it.
That nigga just had talent.
Everybody can do it, yo. I believe anybody can draw. Now, some people got more experience and time than others.
It's a difference between, so when you say drawing is, you can draw something, okay, cool, but I'm talking about like you take a picture and you draw exactly what that picture looks like. Not a nigga drawing some lines on a paper and shit. That's drawing too. So I want to be specific on what I'm talking about.
All right, so what you're saying is creativity. Now, I'm not going to lie. Everybody's mind's not the same. So creativity is a whole different level. Like you got some niggas out there who probably draw on the same level as you, but they're for a living. They're painters. They're artists, and they sell their paintings and drawings for hundreds of thousands of dollars only because their creativity behind it. You know what I mean? Like that. And plus, also you're limited. A lot of people are limited by believing that they know this one particular thing has to be in line. Like for example, an artist, right? Well, my art got to look like this, got to look like yours. No, your art looks the way your art looks. Like, regardless of what. My shit's not going to like yours not going to like mine because we have two different mindsets. Once you embody that, your art would have been good. But you would doubt yourself because your art is like this next man's art because you think your art should be art. Art has no level to it. But
I'm specifying the type of drawing I'm talking about, though. I'm not, so like when you say, oh, you can draw, that's a broad statement. Like, yeah, anybody can draw. I can pick up a pencil and draw whatever the fuck I want to draw on the paper, that's drawing, correct. Right. But when I'm saying the talent to be able to draw this particular type of drawing, I don't give a fuck how much you practice, everybody can't do that. Mm. That's why you're great at doing that thing, because you're a handful of people, however y'all want to word it, but only a certain amount of people can do this specific thing and do it well. That's what I'm saying. Like you can try to do something and practice all you want to and be able to do the task per se, but just because you can do the task doesn't mean that the shit is efficient or, a great thing, whatever that task is that you're doing. Like a nigga could put the chair together and 2 weeks later, that fucking chair fall apart. That was the same nigga put that same chair together and that bitch don't never break or never do nothing wrong. But they both put the chair together.
There might be a lot of facts to what you're saying, bro, but I still don't understand it, yo. Like, from when I was a kid, I just always believed that I could do anything I've ever seen anyone else ever did. It was like, I read a quote one time that changed my life. It said, anything that's done by man, you can do anything that has already been done by man because you're man yourself. And because of that, and one day I get to my mom, she never told me I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna do this. She's like, go do it. I'm gonna do this, Mom. Go do this. It was like, well, you can't do that. So when people start saying that's not possible, I'm like, that sounds dumb. How is it not possible? One man already done it. So in my mind, anything that's already been done, I can do because it's been done. And this person's a man. What makes him better than me? I mean, this person, I was either passionate about it, they put the time in it, the experience over it. So I just feel like anytime we put the time in, we get the experience and we have the passion to put behind that, we can do anything. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe anyone can do anything, man. I don't think there's nothing I cannot not do. And that could probably be my problem.
No, that's not.
Man.
I don't think that's a problem. I just think that people can do anything that you like. You said that I agree. You can probably do anything, but
you can do anything you put your mind to.
At the efficiency of that anything.
That's what I'm saying.
How well is that going to be done? I guess is what I'm saying to you.
Well enough don't come in until you get experience. That's what I'm saying. So you do it, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody
half-assed.
Everybody doesn't. So when you're saying the experience, what I'm saying to you is there are some people that are so gifted, they don't need the time or the experience to be great at something once they see it or do it. Some people just have a gift to be able to pick stuff up and do it without putting that much effort into it. It happens. That's why they call them geniuses.
Like the one guy who I think he has autism who can actually look at a city and redraw the entire city.
Yeah, you got the guy.
Great talent.
It was a little kid.
He started doing this at the age of 9. But here's the thing: what happened before 9? What experience did he have in drawing before 9? What happened at 1? What happened at 2? So what might have happened in his past life? There's always experience.
Oh, I don't see that. You
going doing shit.
You going to other shit that I have no experience or knowledge about when you talk about past lives and shit. I'm talking about when that motherfucker was born and we know that he is who he is at this moment. I don't know what you did in your past life. I don't know how the past life works.
Even at 9 years old. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just saying, everybody out there, believe in yourselves. You can do anything you put your mind to. Those are this nigga Kelvin saying and shit.
Yeah. I concur. If you want to do some shit, put your fucking mind to it. Put the hours in. I'm quite sure you'll be great at it.
And really quick, y'all, I want to say this one thing. Only reason why I'm so adamant about that, because I've met so many people. Like, I met this one dude one time. I went to a bar, and we were at the bar. He's like, man, can I borrow, $10 to get a beer? I'm like, well, I said, listen, man, let me holler at you. I said, you give me 10 minutes of your time, I'll give you $20. You get all the beer you want. He walked over. I said, let me ask the question, man. Like, I said, it's one. I think it's crazy you older than me. You out here asking for $10 for beer. Like, you know what I mean? You got to protect yourself. Not to say I'm downplaying shit, but honest, that's kind of how I feel. I'm not no shout out to nobody out there. Life is hard for all of us. I get that. But still, nigga had to be like 50 years old. You bum me for a beer. It's crazy. I said, what do you do for a living? He's like, I just got laid off. I said, okay. I said, I'll give you this $20. But I tell you what, I got $400 for you. I got $400 for you plus another $350. I said, I'll pay $350 for you to take this test. I'll give you all the reading you need. You hit me up when you're ready. I'm going to give you my test. You pass my test, I'm going to put the money on for you to take your test. If you fail, you walk away, you don't get the money. If you pass, you get the money. It was an IT test. I'm like, yo, I don't understand why some cats out here like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like, how in the IT, nigga? I didn't want to do it because I just was some kid who later, I mean, I was a little geeky, but at the same time, I was no big computer fucking nerd. It wasn't my thing when I was in fucking high school. But I needed to provide for my family. So you have to provide for your family. You do everything necessary to do that thing that you need to do, right? And that's what I did. So when I told this guy, they said, I'm going to get your number, customer, call me, man. I'm going to help you out. XYZ. The dude never called. So many cats, I'm like, yo, hop in this IT shit. I'm not really good with computers. Why the fuck do you know how many computers you own? I own one. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You're not good with some shit you never even had before. How would you ever fucking know? And if you're really hungry out here, you need to put forth the effort to learn this shit.
Yeah, but you always I know you say you wasn't in the IT field and all that and shit like that, but nigga, you was dealing with NPCs and all that type of shit for a long time. That's still like IT type shit.
Okay, well, let me ask this question. I'm glad you said that. Before I got into making music and making beats, who taught me how to work that equipment?
And who taught you?
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I'm asking you, Calvin, you know.
He's asking you. You know.
You know. Who taught me, nigga?
You had to teach yourself how to do it. What I'm saying,
taught myself.
He taught himself. He applied himself.
But what I'm saying to you is, you already started to go in that field. I'm just talking about IT specifically. I ain't talking about nothing else. But you've already taught yourself the basics of computers or whatever the case may be. So for you to initially, what you mean, not really? All right, look.
I'll be honest. I'll be transparent here, right?
Listen for a second.
When I got into IT, I did not know nothing about IP addresses. I know shit about networking. All right,
hold up for a second, because I said basic computer stuff. I didn't say like troubleshooting stuff on the network. So
okay.
For me specifically, right? I'm like, I don't know about no damn computers, blah 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 blah. And then I was taking the classes, and they was making it mad hard. And then when you was like, yo, you know how to drag and drop shit from a thumb drive to a computer? I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's dumb. Who the fuck know how to do that? Well, that's how you pull shit from off a server and put it onto a computer. And I'm like, that shit made IT seem so much easier or stupider, because I'm like, man, I was thinking that this shit was some old intricate shit, and it's not.
But they make this shit hard. I'm not gonna lie. They do make it seem hard.
Right, but when somebody breaks it down and to like the simplest function that you do on a daily basis, and they're like, that's all you're doing when you do that. You like, hey, you fucking shitting me, my nigga. Like, all right, but it makes it one, it makes it more simple. Two, it makes it less scary. So you don't really feel like you're gonna break some shit, because you know how it functions when it comes to that. What I'm saying is, like,
I mean, I still get afraid of that shit. Still,
I mean, yeah, until you, but you got a basic knowledge of, so like what you do now, right? You've worked in the networking field for so long that when you see new technology, you kind of have an idea or a pre-concept. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like
I agree, and that takes experience. That's not gonna happen off the bat. That takes experience. I agree with that.
And I ain't gonna lie, I say with some people that they don't even fucking do the basic drag and drop a file from the C drive to a fucking fucking USB drive. They don't even really do that. They don't even do that fucking. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't touch computers at all. Is all I was saying.
But here's the thing: we all, and honestly, can't nobody I know or even went to school with. I'm talking y'all motherfuckers out there. Y'all know who I am. Cannot say they don't have no computer skills, because we all took computer classes.
Oh no,
all those motherfuckers in there, and we had to take them computer classes.
No, I was just talking
processing all that shit.
No, I was just talking about in an instance of why some people really feel like that. Not saying that everybody don't. I'm just saying
that's because they don't believe in themselves.
There are some people that I'm just saying there's some people that don't run across computers and do shit with computers. So that would cause them to probably not believe in themselves. That's all I was saying.
Oh yeah, it's people. I'm not gonna lie. It's people that are afraid of messing with computers. They're afraid they're gonna break it and all this shit, yo. And I'm just saying, man, if you come from a place and you know, and I ain't throwing no shots to nobody. I swear to God, all jokes aside, ain't nothing but love here. I'm not the type of person, yo. But if you know your circumstances are less than ideal, and you saying to yourself, well, you know what I mean, I'm making $30,000, $45,000 a year. I would love to make 95, 100, 526, 256, whatever it is a year. You know that you got to put the work in. In order to get the work in, I don't know what I mean. You go out there and sell some drugs, try to make it happen, become like Kingpin. I don't know. You can be a Kingpin, see what happens. Or you can
don't sell drugs. Don't sell drugs.
Yeah, I'm not knocking nobody's options, but if you take 2 or 3 years to put some work in, man, like I know a bunch of young boys right now that's in IT. They killing them. I'm like, they got 2, 3 jobs. They're like, yo, look what I did, yo. They showed them. I'm like, oh shit, what you got there? You killing my ass. Shit, I need to get on your level. Shit. And they hungry, yo. And I'm so proud of these cats, man. So proud of these cats, man. That they running with it because they look for something to make their life better, and they're using it. You can't sit back and say, I want to make my life better. You're giving opportunities. You're giving ideas. And you take none of these things, you sit back soaking over it. Nah, you deserve the life that you fucking got. So
don't sell drugs. Don't sell drugs.
I was saying, but
don't sell drugs.
But it don't got
like dynamite.
But a person don't got to get in the IT field either. It's a gang of shit that you can do and learn.
Because it doesn't just have to be IT.
Agreed. Yeah. It does not. It does not.
Whatever.
That's the experience I had, but. Whatever. Do that shit, man. Don't say you can't do it. Get up your ass and stop being lazy. Do that shit, man.
Yeah. Don't say can't.
Did y'all niggas see Nope?
I haven't seen it yet.
Horrible segue, but you know. Nope.
It's cool. It works.
Okay.
You're going in circles. It's fine. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we were. I had to get out of the circle. I forgot
Yeah,
something.
got you. Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that, Will.
What's the last? What's the last movie? What's on Thor? That's on Thor.
I haven't seen Thor neither.
Haven't seen Thor. Haven't heard the best of reviews about it either.
Black is, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking movies, man.
I think Thor's ass. I think Thor's ass. And actually, I got bad reviews on Nope, but I'm gonna just say Nope. I enjoyed it. I think to me, it was the best Jordan Peele movie.
I heard Keke Palmer killed it.
I don't know if that's saying much, but I fucking love Keke Palmer. I love that goddamn woman, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Keke Palmer killed it.
I love Keke Palmer. Man. Yeah,
she's an amazing. She's an amazing
actress. She did an
actress.
awesome job, man.
Mm-hmm.
So she really shot, man. She did a really good job, man. I enjoyed that in the movie.
I want to see that shit, man. I'm glad that they
get that shit out.
I'm glad that they just went on and said, all right, they scared it's a flying saucer and shit. That person I was seeing, because you know when it was like talking about the movie, the build up for it and everything, when they showed it like last year, you didn't know what the hell they were running from, like what it was about. Right. Now you see it's a fucking flying saucer in the commercials now and shit. So I was like, oh, that's what the fuck it's about. All right.
Okay. Nah,
yeah, but it's a little more to it than that, though. It's a little more to it than that. That's what
yeah.
All
right.
I'm like, yo, damn. I'm not gonna lie. The graphics, everything. I'm actually kind of proud of Jordan Peele, man, because that what's it called? Us. That shit was garbage.
Us was trash.
Was like whack. I ain't fuck with Us. It was
trash.
Was
a really bad movie.
Get Out was
really
funny
bad movie.
Shit. And this one was actually fun. It wasn't scary, but it was funny.
It was funny
And enjoyable.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. He back his ass because Us was terrible. I didn't like that movie at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was skeptical about it.
Wasn't good. Wasn't a good film.
Sorry,
Jordan Peele.
At all.
Yuck. Look,
so the next one I'm gonna go watch probably next week is Black. I think it's called Black Phone or some shit. Like something. I don't know.
Black Phone.
I think it's called Black Phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to see that shit, man. Like.
Black
I do.
Phone.
I pay like $27 a month, man. And I can go like the movies, 2 or 3 days a week, 2 or 3 times a week, something like that.
Yeah.
Good time. Outside,
what's that shit called? It's called Terminal List on Amazon. It's a TV series.
Is that good?
Yeah, that shit like that.
I haven't watched it yet.
I've been skipping over that shit. Like I'm
gonna probably start it later on, maybe.
Yeah, what's the name? Did this thing on it too? The dude to play Peter Quill and
Overlord.
shit.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, that's his name.
Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Nigga's name was Star-Lord, nigga. You called him Overlord.
You called that nigga Overlord.
Overlord.
Called that nigga Overlord.
Change his name. Overlord.
So coke out this bitch. Nah, man.
Overlord.
Overlord and shit. You fucking up all the names of that. I want to watch that shit, though, man. I want to watch it. I want to watch that. I want to watch Old Man.
Yeah, I binge watch Terminal List like the whole shit on Sunday.
All episodes out.
What's Old Man?
Old Man is the joint on FX. What's my nigga name? Jeff Daniels or whatever.
The dude that played the Big
Jeff Daniels, man. I just know his real name is Jeff Daniels. That's all I can give you.
Is that Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges, yeah, there you go. I said Jeff Daniels. Jeff Bridges. What the fuck?
Old
nigga, man. You got me fucked up, man. Wait a minute.
I just know his real name, Jeff Daniels, nigga. He a great actor.
Is it Jeff Brown? I don't know if it's Jeff Bridges. Let me see.
Who the fuck is Jeff Daniels? Jeff Bridges is a real actor. I don't know who the fuck Jeff Daniels is.
Let me see if that's the.
Because that's the nigga that played in.
Yeah, that's the nigga right there.
Jeff Bridges, right?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges.
Because he played in the joint when the niggas was riding motorcycles with the little circles and shit with the lines be going across the screen.
Hey man, I just know him from Iron Man.
Tron. He played in Tron. He played in Tron too.
Yeah, I remember him from that. Yeah.
Oh, that's my nigga right there. Yeah.
The rest of this shit, I don't know. I don't know what the rest of this shit is, man.
I know that was an FX thing. I know that was an FX thing though.
That's on FX, yes.
Yeah, I seen previews. I was like, I want to watch it.
I got to watch that shit, man. That shit serious, boy.
I couldn't
Got to
remember
watch
what.
that
That's one of my
He like,
favorite
he like,
actors too, man.
he like an assassin or something, right?
I don't know the ins and outs of the show. I just know that seeing the clips, I said, this looks like my speed. I want to watch it.
Yeah, because he was trying to protect his daughter or family or something like that. I think.
No, I'm happy niggas like that is doing like TV shows and shit. Is like, and I can sit there and watch that shit or whatever because it's not just 2 hours. It's actually like 10 episodes, and it's like this shit hard. I get to watch it.
Did you watch Boys at Jordan? The Boys?
Yeah, I've been watched that.
You finished everything?
Yeah, I'm finished that shit.
Man,
Yeah, I
that's
put up on that.
crazy as
You
shit.
you finish it, Desmond?
Yeah, I did. I think it's funny as shit how y'all niggas like mention Jeff Bridges and like niggas like, oh, I know what nigga's mine, man. What you say you know from Kelvin? Like he played on much better movies than the shit that y'all named.
No, he was in
Oh,
Tron.
I'm just telling you what I knew the nigga from.
That's like the original. Oh, okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, what the hell? I said I knew him from Tron, but I'm talking about recently. The only thing, I'm talking about recently. I've never seen that. I can't speak on that. But I'm talking about recently. The only film I remember him from was fucking Iron Man. No, I haven't seen it.
Watch that shit tonight.
Look, it's plenty of films I've never seen, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Fair enough.
No, Big Lebowski is it was one of the movies that came on cable and shit. It wasn't like a movie theater thing. The Big Lebowski was funny as shit though.
Yeah, that's a classic, yo.
So when I first seen it, I was like, man, what the fuck? He's struggling now? What the hell happened?
Who, Jeff?
Yeah, when I first seen the Big Lebowski, I'm like, how the fuck is he making this movie?
Yeah, nah, I ain't never.
A lot of really good movies, man.
What the fuck is that movie about?
The Big Lebowski.
Motorcycles, yeah.
Nah, he like.
You said they ride motorcycles and he stepped on a circle.
They be bowling, but I can't remember. Like I don't know. It's just like one of them. It's one of them like it don't make no sense type movies. Like it's like not Napoleon Dynamite.
Like the Eternal Sunshine, like no,
the Napoleon Dynamite had no purpose.
Really didn't make no sense.
Like why the fuck would that? I'm so glad I never paid to see that movie. That movie was really bad.
Oh no, I wouldn't have paid to see, but it was funny though.
You thought it was funny?
Fuck yeah, nigga! I was tripping out off the uncle.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I would have paid for that shit. I fucking love that movie. Bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny as shit to me, yo.
For me, that was a really bad movie.
I mean, it was bad, but it still was funny. It was funny.
It wasn't. I didn't find it funny. Like him being on the spectrum, was that supposed to be funny?
Was he on the spectrum?
You know how the fuck he was talking? That nigga was on the spectrum.
I just thought it was corny as shit.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't on the spectrum.
That nigga was on the spectrum. Look how that nigga was talking. Go back and watch that shit. There's something wrong with that nigga. That nigga was in the one classroom a day with the rest of them niggas acting crazy in there and shit. He was on one of them type of niggas. That movie, man, it wasn't for me. I watched it and I was like, what's the hoopla about this shit? Everybody talked about this shit and I watched this shit and I feel like I'm never going to get this hour and a half back of my life.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I think I had stayed home from work one day. And the shit came on cable, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I just left it on. Like I didn't look for. I just left it on. Like I don't feel like getting remote.
Let's see, vote for Pedro.
And I ended up. I'm like, yo, this shit is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, but it's funny.
Yeah, movie had no purpose.
Yeah, it didn't have no.
It's some wild ass movies like it has no fucking no.
It had mad catchphrases though, bro. I was crying.
Yeah. Shout out to that nigga. What was that nigga that played?
I like that vote for Pedro shit. That was my shit. Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. You can still see those T-shirts around somewhere and shit.
Just want to be able to draw. I just want to. But when a nigga uncle hit him with the football or some shit, he threw an orange at the nigga. I was like, yo, this shit is stupid.
It was fucking hilarious. I like senseless comedy for some reason, and dry comedy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, like, certain shit, I'll be like, yo, this shit is funny. It might not even supposed to be funny, but I got fucked up sense of humor, so.
I prefer dry humor.
Too.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I don't like over-the-top humor.
I do, too.
Yeah, I hate over-the-top humor.
Y'all get that shit? Look, like, a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah. Do y'all feel like, a lot of black people, when I say a lot of black, I'm not saying everyone, like, is there a percentage, over 50% of black people who just don't get dry comedy?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
It's not as bad.
I think
it's better.
I just think it might not be a thing. It might get the joke.
I think it's a mixture of them it's not being that thing, and it's a mixture of them not getting it as well.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. I think some of it is people just like I don't find that funny.
I think black people prefer over the top humor, like God, this is so funny, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they prefer like your Martin Lawrence type of comedy. You know,
in your face comedy. You don't have to really think about it.
Yeah, like you don't have to think about it. It's just
you know,
black. That comedy is
like
black and
Michael
white.
Shea, for example. Like I think he's a dry comedian. Honestly.
Yeah, he's
like
definitely a dry comedian.
But I think black because of him. I think black people are starting to kind of understand. Like, okay, I get what's going on. But to me, I think he's funny as shit. Like I watch this, I'm like, yo, you didn't get that? Yeah, you get that? Okay, all right, I got it. You know, I like that type of comedy because it's like, yo, like it, you know. I don't even know why. It just gets your mind like, oh fuck, that is funny. I didn't think about it that way, you know. So, other than like someone just give you the joke to your face, you know.
But some of the dry comedy be like a thinking man comedy too, though. Like if you're not really in the trial,
a lot of it is,
yeah.
You just be like,
that's why fucking Seinfeld is the fucking the fucking was the sitcom of all sitcoms and shit. Like The Office, niggas love.
But it's actually funny though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just, that's what I'm saying. The driest of humor and shit or whatever, and like that's probably like the number one watch show of all time. I think some wild shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
what Seinfeld?
No, The Office.
The Office.
That's
The Office.
The Office. Yeah.
Because everybody can relate to that shit. They got a job.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's just mad. It's mad relatable. I don't give a fuck what industry you work in.
Have you ever seen? There's like a show. I don't know the name, unfortunately, but it's like The Office, but it's IT based. There's a couple of them actually. Like they're more like Silicon. The new ones are more like Silicon Valley.
Oh,
there's one where
like it was on like HBO or Showtime or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was on. I can't remember what it was on, but it was like in the basement. Like there's like 3 IT people, and they got like this new manager. And
it was
shit.
in a garage.
Bro,
it was in a garage or some shit.
No, not that. That's my shit too. Not that one. This shit is an old ass show. It's probably like was shot maybe like 2005 or 7. And like, yo, bro, that this shit is so funny. If you're in IT, you gotta see this shit because it is hilarious. Like you go see this shit like, yo, okay, I can relate to this shit, man. So I thought I'd throw that out there.
You gotta give us the name of the show too, though, nigga.
You already say I'm super lost. I don't even know the name of the fucking show.
Yo, I don't know that. I feel like it's on Amazon, man.
Like,
I feel like it's like. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck? What's the name of the show, my man? Yeah, so I don't particularly care for motherfucking this shit was on.
You don't like senseless humor, like nigga. What is the point?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Like the nigga was talking about the shit on the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Nigga Godfrey, he said like back in the early 2000s, he was like a nigga come through like give it up for big Timberland boot, motherfucking. Because when the comedies didn't have it, the comedians didn't have their own fucking name. They used like earthquake and shit like that. And then he said, I gotta share that episode with you. He said, and the jokes be like, so I was fucking the bitch right in the head, my motherfucking Timberland boot on her head and shit. Yeah, nigga, give it up for me. And you like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, everything was just so loud and rambunctious. I hate comedy like that. Like, what the fuck?
This nigga said I was fucking a bitch on a Timberland boot
on her head. Yeah.
Like, nigga, that was the punchline?
Yeah, man. That's how niggas was telling jokes.
But I ain't gonna lie, though.
Comedians like that, man.
That joke right there has to be the delivery to get the laugh. It's not.
Yeah, because the niggas be over the top. Niggas be fucking screaming and shit. Early 2000s was terrible when it came to fucking comedians. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
Because see, like you got like niggas who like storytellers where like they'll just take you down a little stroll and talk about.
I got the name.
Like, but then you got a nigga who could do a storyteller joint, right? And line you up for when his last joke, he go back to that little story he told you at the beginning of the set.
Call a callback.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I mean, it's different ways to do all of this shit, but
yeah, senseless comedy. That's exactly what it is. It's like
but you know who I
Hey, yo, check it out.
It's like George
I
Carlin.
found the show, fellas.
All right, what is it? Talk to me. What is it called?
It's called The It Crowd.
The It Crowd.
I ain't never heard of that.
It Crowd. Yeah, it's a British
British.
comedy.
Bottle of water.
British.
Can't say
I
no
think it's
T's.
on Netflix.
Yo, did you ever go back and watch Letterkenny, Kelvin?
I did one time. I didn't like.
They got I think they got like a something that branched off from Letterkenny and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I did watch. I think I watched most of them after we watched that shit at Otis.
Yeah, at Otis House.
What is it called? The Letterkenny?
It's called
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
Yeah, that shit. I ain't gonna lie, Desmond. You would like that shit.
Yeah, you like that shit. That shit was hilarious. I'm like, this shit is wild.
What the fuck is this, yo?
They from Canada, bro.
Yeah,
Canada,
so
man.
strong, yo.
Well, he googled it.
Yeah.
That shit like wild as hell, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
shit,
yo.
man.
It's just stupid as shit, but it's funny as a motherfucker.
That shit real funny.
Where does it come on? What is it on?
I think it's on
Netflix or what is it on?
It's on Hulu, I think.
Yeah, I watched my shit on Fire Stick.
I gotta watch.
I ain't had it.
You say you watched it on the Fire Stick? I think it's on Hulu.
Cause I ain't had an app.
You know, Hulu don't have just live
Oh, it's a
sports,
Canadian
lifestyle.
comedy.
Yeah, it's a Canadian comedy. Nigga, the town is called Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Cause it was like,
Oh,
what's the name?
the town is called Letterkenny.
Yes.
Yes.
Letterkenny. Letterkenny? Oh my god.
Yeah, Letterkenny.
Not a letter, it's a word.
Yeah, that's not a letter, I promise you.
Word C.
Word C. Word C.
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny, baby. We out here.
I gotta watch this shit, yo. I'm with it.
Shit, anything else?
No, I don't think I got nothing else.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
What is life?
Yeah.
It went down a rabbit hole of telling niggas not to believe in themselves and shit, and then telling niggas they had.
Right?
Nah, I was trying to tell niggas that you might got something else you better have.
Say can't shouldn't be in your vocabulary.
Yeah, that shit take
That's
it to
all I'm saying, bro.
you better diversify yourself.
Diversify your stocks and bonds. Bong bong.
Hey, there you go, man. I see niggas who believe they can do some shit, and you like, yo, you really horrible at this shit. And he's like, I can't do this shit. Do this shit like, yo, you better than I am at this shit. Like, you get that cat? Nah, fuck that.
Hey man,
they can't shut the vocabulary.
Real
Whatever
estate.
you want to do. It don't gotta be IT.
IT and shit ain't working out.
Yeah, do something else. Fuck it. You know?
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Keep trying new shit until you figure out what you like.
Now, see,
I mean, cause I ain't lying.
I agree with that.
So happiness ain't come from doing some shit you don't like. You know what I mean? But you might get a paycheck. If you can do some shit you like and love doing it, then yeah, you won. You know?
Because if you hate solving problems, nigga, IT is not for you.
No. No, it's not. If you don't like motherfucking problem solving and shit like that, you don't like thinking about you just don't. It's not for you.
How do these things correlate with each other so I can get them?
Yeah. It's definitely not for you, and you should probably just do something else in life. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. You know what I mean, but
yeah, like if you don't feel like thinking, shit ain't for you.
If you feel like thinking, you kill yourself because these.
Nah, you don't feel like thinking. Nah, man, just go.
Everything you do, man. I don't feel like thinking today. Like, fuck out of here, what?
No, but that's what I was saying. Like certain ways of thinking is not an effort for some people. That's all I was trying to say. Like how doing engineering or computer shit is not really too much thinking. Once we grasp the aspect of it, we don't really feel like that's thinking hard. We just like, oh nigga, you just gotta do blah 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 blah, and that works. Oh, I ain't think about it like that. Okay, cool. Other people, it's like I don't give a fuck how many times you explain it. That shit is not registering. But you tell them to go fucking do some marketing shit, and they put that shit together like it ain't nobody's business.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, that's it. So we're gonna get up on out of here. So
beep.
Yeah. something. We didn't talk about that trash ass song, but we can say that for next week.
Hey, why you say beep, yo?
You say that shit, bro.
He's bagging about it. That
What's the
motherfucker
beep
conversation.
for?
What,
He's bagging about that
thinking?
conversation.
About not thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about killing yourself and shit like that. All right, hey, man, look, listen, let's get up on out of here. So, I ain't going to tell you to do that, but whatever, man. Yeah, we can talk about that trash ass song next week. Save that on the docket.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's starting to make a come around. I think people are starting to fucking like the song a lot, man.
I think people will listen to it to hate it, and we'll talk about that next week. I don't want to indulge too much. I want to see where the numbers, the songs going to chart at and shit like that. Yeah, I want to see the actual like reaction, because I'm not going to go into it. So you can follow us on the Northman Podcast on IG. That's the Northman Podcast. Email the Northman Podcast @gmail.com. Believe in yourself out there and shit, man. That was an episode we had with the sneaker exhibit. You know.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, you got to believe in yourself for shit. Kelvin wants you to believe in yourself as well. He just has a different philosophy of believing in yourself or whatever. If you can't do that shit, then you should probably find something else you can do.
Yeah,
Desmond feels like, fuck
gotta
that.
Pivot,
you got to put the hours in to do this shit. If you put the hours in, you'll be able to do that shit. Whatever you put your mind to, you can fucking achieve and shit. That's how Desmond views it and shit. Excuse me.
But you gotta put the hours into whatever it is you decide, though. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever you want to do, put the hours in for.
Gotta put the work in.
If you don't put the work, you gotta put the work in. You have to put the work in. Gotta put the work in. That's the name of this episode and shit. Yeah. So, yeah. Whoever feels like Kelvin and Desmond and shit, you take sides and shit. We'll take a poll on our fucking Instagram and shit like that.
Hey, we should do that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we'll take
people believe in themselves and people who don't and shit. Nobody can.
The people that don't believe in themselves, that shit sounds crazy.
Yeah, hopefully that's like, I don't believe in myself. Oh my God.
I don't believe in myself, man. That shit, man, fuck that. The job ain't nothing but work.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna answer that shit honestly if you pose the question that way and shit.
All right.
We'll figure out how to post the damn question.
We'll figure out how to question.
We would definitely want to ask the question, man. Got to, man. All right, I'm gonna get up on out of here. My motherfucking back killing me and shit, and I'm hungry. This is the Northman Podcast. Thanks for listening. God bless. Good night. Desmond, you got some words?
I got a joke for you guys. Check this out. Why are elevator jokes so good?
They always go up?
Because they work on so many levels, man.
What? That's a dad joke. Hey, yo, you ain't tell no more jokes, yo.
Hey, yo. All right, man. Peace and love, man. Catch y'all next week, man.
Fuck you guys. We know those jokes, man. You dick.